Peace and Elevation family, it's your boy Drew from Nora, the Living Survival Manual, here to teach you different ways to see your greatness by investing in yourself. Let's get into the vibes.
Elevation. Supreme peace and constant elevation. Elevation. See your greatness, you know it. Feel the pressure sitting on your shoulders from the weight of it all. Struggling to see yourself become what you believe in. All the concentration leaves you falling flat upon your face. Competing outwardly within the hamster wheel of the rat race. Society calls for you to be constricted, bound to the vision of the life they want you living. Success measured by the other people's agenda to stick you in comparison to the 1% of the winners. But you see, life is what you make it. Supreme peace and constant elevation. With some prayer and application, it's about time you see your greatness. It's about time that you see your greatness. It's about time you see your greatness. Supreme peace and constant elevation. It's about time you see your greatness. You know it. SYG, see your greatness. And DSV.
Looking to enhance your brand or develop skills that build meaningful connections? See Your Greatness Studios is Richmond's leading platform for content creation, brand development, and personal growth. We provide creators, entrepreneurs, and professionals with essential tools and resources, from photography to podcasting to mentorship and more. Explore how we can support your journey and help you achieve and sustain excellence.
Yes, Zersky, peace, love, and light. It is the God, Lord Christopher, the Living Survival Manual, and I'm back with another download straight from the cosmos. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process, and we back cooking. We back.
What the rock is cooking.
Yes. We are back to the See Your Greatness podcast, man. I appreciate everybody who has constantly been tapping into every single one of these videos, man. We've been turning up. We just dropped episode 77. You feel what I'm saying? The other day. I know y'all tapped in with that. I know y'all was excited about that one. But today we got a good one, man. We got a real special one for y'all. And we're gonna have fun with this. So y'all, stay tapped in and y'all ensure that y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. We need that. We need that like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. It helps us stay in the algorithm. It helps us get exposed to, new followers and things of that nature, so that a lot of other people who, may be going through the journey of wanting to see their greatness can tap into their greatness. You feel me? We drop so many gems back to back to back to back. It's almost like
All right. That was like the Matrix.
it's almost like that. You dig what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a good time. I appreciate every single one of y'all, and let's go ahead and get into the vibes, man. Let me go ahead and get my disclaimer. Y'all know we gotta start with the disclaimer. You hear me? Alright, the vibes here at SYG Studios are to motivate, educate, and enlighten our people to achieve greatness through seeking new ways to invest in themselves. Everything is high level: what we think, what we say, how we feel, and how we act. But before we even get into the God body energy, take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As I said before, family, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love engagement over here and understand that a village pushes the trend, not just one individual. The support is much appreciated. Also, take the time to visit the link right here. You see that right there? You see that link right there? Take the time to visit that link, man. Our aim is to not only grow the brand, but reach at least 5 million individuals who want, need, and are seeking the knowledge to live a more abundant life. By tapping this link, man, you have the ability to join the SYG community on all social platforms. You can go ahead and book one-on-one consultations, so you can get your discovery call, so I can, essentially help you in all fashions or areas that you may need assistance in. Okay, I got a lot of resources, family. Now, with all the information that I do provide, please, again, listen to this disclaimer. Take the time to do your own research. It's very, very vital. Y'all need to stop thinking that just because people got podcasts, they know what they talking about. Sometimes it's opinionated. Sometimes it can be fact, depending on if we have documentation to back it up. But it's always important to do your own research because things change, every single day. And just to make sure you're up to date with what you're doing and knowing, do your own research, man. You feel what I'm saying? Always do it. Always do it. My content is intended to be used for motivational purposes only. Always do your own analysis based on your own current circumstances. Now, all together, let's go ahead and get into our God body energy with a quick prayer. You heard? Dear Lord, rule over my example so that I can walk in righteousness. Dear Lord, rule over my experiences so that I may walk in peace and worry not. Dear Lord, rule over my expressions so I can show the world the joy of the Lord is my strength. Dear Lord, allow us all to see our greatness and live a more abundant than ever. In Christ's name, it is so, man. It's time to get cooking, baby. It's time to get cooking. What the rock is cooking. So today, man, I wanted to tap in with you, family, about a new topic. Something that I feel is very, very important, especially with all that is going on in the world, man. It's so much chaos in the world that individuals aren't able to see, the peace and the joy that's in the world, whether it's politics, whether it's, the war of Iran and Israel and the U.S., like whether it's the war with yourself, like it's a lot of things going on and a lot of people are feeling broken and behind. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people are feeling broken and behind, but it's something I just have to explain to you guys, man. You are not behind. You are becoming. You feel what I'm saying? You are not behind. You are becoming. And what do I mean by that? Like, it's a lot of things that we go through, we feel like that's the end all be all, right? And I don't know if you have the same mindset as me, the individual that's watching this video, but guess what? You have successfully, got over 100% of all your battles. And the reason I say that is because you're still here, you're still standing, you're still seeking the knowledge, you're still staying determined to pursue greatness. You feel what I'm saying? So that alone, that mental strength that you had, that spiritual strength that you had, allows me to understand that, yeah, you might have got chipped up a little bit, but you still good. You still standing. You can live to fight another day. You feel what I'm saying? We can live to fight another day. Me personally, I've been going through a lot, with a lot that can, to the regular, being break them. You feel me? One, I want to point out that it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. I don't know why I didn't point that out, last episode, but it's so crazy because, I think it was Plies. He had like a whole meme, right? Where he was saying like, people don't be caring about the holidays that are centered around the men. You feel me? Whether it's like Father's Day or Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and things of that nature. It's just like another day to some individuals. But I want to tell you, man, check on your men. Check on your people. A lot of us are going through things that can take a toll on the mind. It could take a toll on the mind. It could take a toll on the physical. It could take a toll on the spiritual. That then, in turn can trickle down into the finances, just every area of life, right? And so I just want to encourage everybody that is, tapping into these videos, man, check on your people. Even the strongest of warriors, you feel me? Even the strongest of warriors need to, know that they have support around them, because there are moments where we feel weak. There are moments where, one second, y'all. There are moments where we are going through things and it just makes us feel like
ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
It ain't no way. It makes us feel that way. And so again, it makes us feel broken and out of it. But again, You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. And so what do you do when you feel broken behind, right? You know, I feel people need a scene set for them, right? So say you felt like everyone else around you was getting ahead, or like you missed the timing or something, like the money, the moment. Like, I get all that. And like I said in the last podcast, we all are chasing like this instant success because, we're distracted by social media. We're distracted by how maybe other individuals around us are moving around, and we equate ourselves to them. But we don't look at all of the things that they did in the background to get to where they are at, right? Like, even if I do a inventory of my life right now, I'm in an amazing position, and I'm very grateful. Even through those moments where I feel like I'm being ungrateful, I have to stop myself and I have to pray, because it's like I have my mind, I have my sanity, I have vision, I have the ability to be able to speak, I have the ability to be able to walk. Sometimes these knees hurt. Sometimes, I'm getting up there in age. I'm reaching unk level. I think I'm at unk level. You feel me? I think they say from like 36 and up, you pretty much a unk, right? But these are the things that I'm very, very grateful for, bro, because there have been multiple occasions or multiple experiences that I've had in my life where I didn't think I was going to be here. You feel me? It was a rocky road growing up, family. You feel me? Even in adulthood, it was a rocky road. You feel me? But I got through it. And as I got through these situations, as I got through these moments, as I got through these experiences of feeling like I was behind everything, and I started taking an inventory of my life, I started to realize, like, every year I am progressing in my own life. Every year I've went from sleeping from house to house, living with person, sleeping in my car, you know what I'm saying? Essentially being homeless. if you really want to think about it, you feel what I'm saying? Essentially, I'm homeless. You feel me? I'm in a crisis. But I went through all of that to still be the man that I am today. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have successful businesses. I have a wife. I have a husky. I have a cat. I have this amazing, studio room where I podcast in. I eat every day. You feel me? I'm able to bathe every day. I have a home that I could come to. So it's like, when I really sit down and take an inventory of my life, it's like, I'm not late to no party. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just being refined right now. I'm redefining myself. You feel me? I'm knocking off the old rust. I'm knocking off the old dirt so that I can now mold and be somebody that I know I should be. You feel me? Like, even in my physical state right now, like, mentally, I'm okay. If I had to rate myself from 1 to 9, I'd probably say like a 5. I'm not gonna lie. Spiritually, I'm always gonna be good, because I know how it feels to spiritually be dead, and I never want to be lost again. But physically, I'm working on that. So I'm hitting the gym more. I even got wifey hitting the gym more. So that lets me know that I'm actually setting somewhat of a good example in some areas of my life, because, when you're married, bro, like, you have a mirror right there every single day, analyzing you, observing you, telling what you are doing, telling what you aren't doing, like, and it's holding you accountable. So it's like you have no choice but to refine yourself and redefine yourself, because if you don't, then your situation that you're in is either going to get worse, or you're not going to have a situation. and I hate to tell you, but if you choose that route, this is how I feel about
you. Having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
It's just not like you. So let's go ahead and get into the main messages, man. Like, you're not broke, you're becoming, right? Delays aren't denial. Dry seasons are for development. I'm going to say that again. Delays aren't denial, and dry seasons are for development. Like, during those times where you're bored, Pick up a book, dog. You feel me? I'm reading right now Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. The Secrets to Freedom and Success. And I have to say, it's an amazing book. It's an amazing book. Like, it's teaching you how to redefine your mind. Like, right now, and I'm going to actually bring it up later in the podcast. Napoleon talks about your personal success equation, how your passion and your talent and your association, along with action and taking all that and applying faith to it, actually leads to success. So, that's something that has stuck out to me, and it's true. You feel what I'm saying? Everything that you're passionate about, right? All you got to do is take the talents that you have, associate yourself in the room with that, right? Start applying it, which is that action, and understand that your faith in the Most High, because that is your divine intellect. That's where we get our plans and things of that nature from. That's where we get the power to be able to understand and know that we can accomplish anything. When we have all of those things together, there's no way that we can fail. And I'm going to say it again.
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Ain't no way that we can fail.
Way,
Ain't no way that we can fail, right? So delays aren't denial, and dry seasons are for development. So take the time to just stand in that. Stand in the season that you're in. Do a personal inventory of the season that you're in right now. Do an inventory of your mental. Do an inventory of your spiritual. Do an inventory of your physical. Do an inventory of your financial. Do an inventory of your personal relationships, right? Do an inventory of your business relationships. Like, do an inventory, man. If you don't do it for yourself, you can't expect other people to do it for you. And that's why you feel broken. And that's why you feel like you're being left behind. But you're not. You just need to know the season that you're in. Your miracle starts when your momentum looks like nothing. I'm going to say it again. Your miracle starts where your momentum looks like nothing. God does some of his best work in silence, dog. When you really get into like a safe space and you just really just like sit down and quiet out the noise, that's where I feel like God is the most. Because when I took the journey of like really like sitting in silence, turn the TV off, maybe open the windows, turn your cell phone off, lay in your room in a dark space if you have to, and just sit, close your eyes and just sit with yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Go through every emotion that you're feeling. Go through every thought that you're feeling. Like take a account of everything that you're feeling or thinking. And then all you have to do is still in those moments say, I am thankful. What do you need me to do? What can I do so that I can ensure that I'm constantly moving towards the mission? Because from what I feel and for what I understand about life, my personal life, is that I do have a mission. I'm not just here for no reason. None of us are. So it's like when you figure out the reason that you are here for and you're praying, you start to be more on par with what God wants you to do rather than what you think you should be doing. And a lot of the times, family, when you are doing what you want to do, that's why the brokenness and you feeling behind and all these things, because it's like, oh, I'm looking at everybody else around me. I'm looking at everything on the outside of me instead of looking at everything that was instilled on the inside of you. God rests inside of you. You can see little notions of that entity or that energy outside of you through creation, but guess what? Most of everything that you see on the outside of you is within. It's already, like, everything was designed from you. So you have to understand that, man, and just silence the noise. Be quiet. Relax. Chill. and you'll be good. I guarantee it. I guarantee you'll be good. All right. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about what Hill's success equation was talking about, as I mentioned earlier. Hill's success equation, and this is how you should apply it, or how it's applied. And this is from Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, right? And it's P plus T, right? You got those in parentheses, times A, times A. Then you put that whole equation in parentheses, and then on the outside of that, you got plus F equals success. And I'm going to show it to y'all so y'all can see it. See it right there. P plus T times A plus F equals success. So it's passion plus talent, right? Times association, who you associate yourself with, who you're getting associated with, times action, applying yourself, plus faith. Can't leave the Most High out of anything. This all leads to personal success. Not the success that you think you should be having. The millions of dollars, the diamond chains, the Rolls Royce, the Maybachs, the Bentleys. Like, all that is cool and dandy. But that's material success. When you really break down success and how you're supposed to feel within, all of that stuff comes as a byproduct of who you became. I'm going to say that again because I'm cooking. I'm going to say that again.
What the Rock is cooking.
All of your material gains are a byproduct of what you have become. You had to become a different individual. You had to get out of a broken space. You had to get out of feeling like you were left behind and just started operating in where you were and started following the Most High. The Most High's plan, and seeing like, all right, well, this is my roadmap. If I take my roadmap and not the roadmap that everybody else is telling me to take, that's where I start to be able to see like, yo, no, I'm actually really chipping away at the block of this thing. There was never a point in my life until I started getting my mind right, my spirit right and stuff, and things of that nature, where I was having 10K weeks. 10K weeks? Now I can actually put that in like a mental note of mine, like, yo, I made 10K in a week, dog. Like, how can I upgrade that? And my speaker's saying recharge. I was trying to have a vibe in here. Well, I'll recharge her in a bit. But yeah, man, like you just gotta sit with yourself. Like, take a personal inventory of yourself. Don't worry about nothing else. Because guess what? In my dry season, I realized I wasn't behind. I just needed to use my gifts. My gifts in technology, my gifts in communication, my gifts in the mental health department, my gifts in being able to bring people together and network. Like, those are my gifts. And the more I operate in that, the more success I see. But the more I try to operate in other people's way of living or what they deem as a success, that's why I see mine's coming down. Like, everybody's not gonna be the next Kai Cenat. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. Everybody's not going to be the next Kai Cenat. But you could be your next self. I could be the next Lord Christopher. And everybody that needs to hear me and listen to me and get the resources and the passion and the talents that I have, like, that's fine with me. And that's how you should want to feel. And when you do feel that, I guarantee that you will get out of feeling broken and behind, family. Also, man, I want to point out it is Juneteenth. You know, as I stated earlier, is Men's Mental Health Awareness. And, you know, how this all correlates is because it does have some cultural reference, too. You know, our people for a long time have been feeling behind and broken. But we're not. We just need to reprogram our mind. When you can reprogram your mind and the way you feel and believe, about yourself, that's when you can reprogram everything around you. Right? Today is Juneteenth, reminding us that freedom is a journey. Just like your journey to success is a journey, whether it's financial success in relationships, whatever you see it is, like, it is a journey, right? Especially for us. Healing is progress. You don't have to suffer in silence. You just need to speak out, heal, and grow. You feel what I'm saying? Speak out about it. That's why I started a podcast. I'm literally showing you guys steps by steps of things that has helped me see my greatness. I'm showing you. I have 77 videos. Actually, I got more than that. I got roughly about a good 1,000 videos. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't on no Lil Russell level yet. Shout out to Lil Russell, cause that boy be cooking. I ain't gonna lie. Lil Russell be cooking. He be dropping like 10 videos a day. But I've given you guys inventory for you to utilize so that you can get out of whatever situation that you in by showing you how to invest in yourself. The reason you feeling left, broke, and behind is because you aren't investing in yourself for you to feel healed, unbroken, and moving forward. That's why. A lot of people aren't investing in themselves. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start See Your Greatness Studios. Because just like how I had to tell myself to see my greatness, you have to tell yourself too. We can only give you tools and resources, but you got to actually pick them up and utilize them. I can't come dig the dirt for you. You feel me? I can't. I need to turn this off. Because it's going to mess up the file. Keep saying, please charge. I get it, shawty. I know I got to charge you up. You hear me? But yeah, man. You don't have to suffer in silence. Speak up, heal yourself, and let's grow. Here are 3 ways, though, that you can survive the wait if you feel like it's just like it's not happening fast enough. 1, you need to stop comparing your pace to others. Stop comparing your pace to others' timelines, dog. That ain't you and you ain't them. Go at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? Maybe their financial situation is way different than yours. You can't move how you want to move like them. You got to move within your means. Number 2, build quietly. You got to have discipline over doubt. Like, don't doubt yourself. That's one of my 5 pillars is discipline. You feel what I'm saying? You cannot doubt yourself. The moment that you doubt yourself will be the moment that you lose the race. If the tortoise doubted itself when it was racing the hare, do you think he would have won that race? Even though he was moving at a slower pace? That's why I said earlier, don't compare yourself. Yeah, he might be faster. He might be moving faster. But moving fast doesn't always mean that you're going to have longevity. 1 second. I'm going to turn this off. Had to turn her off because she was going to keep going. But moving fast doesn't mean that you'll have longevity, family. You feel what I'm saying? That tortoise knew. Hey, yo, I'm going to take my time. This going to be a long race. He going to be moving this way, moving that way, running to the finish line, running back. You feel what I'm saying? Losing his breath. I'm going to just walk my own journey. And guess who ended up winning that race and having longevity and having success? The person that, or the being that stood firm in what it was. It's no different. This is what these stories and things of that nature that we read, whether you're reading the Bible or whether you're reading Dr. Seuss, is teaching you how to be a better you. It's all marketing. They're marketing something to you for a reason because you want to consume. Well, what are you consuming? Are you consuming things that's temporarily helping you feel happy and making you better? Or are you consuming things that are teaching you how to have longevity in this thing? Number 3, take 1 step daily. 1 small step. Compound wins create breakthrough, man. The more you keep stacking blocks, like if I'm making 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, then I got my 100,000 versus making 100,000 real fast, and then not being able to make that same 100,000 to the next year, but I'm still 10, 10, 10. Next thing you look, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have 1 million. Count the pennies, dog. It's okay. Change still spin like dollars. You feel me? The small wins are okay too, family. It's cool. Keep winning. Keep going. Keep growing. All right? Here's some call to action, man, and then we're going to have final words, and we're going to get out of here. All right? I want you to reflect. All right? Reflect on what part of your equation needs strengthening. And when you're reflecting on the parts of you that you can strengthen, of course, you're going to be presented with weaknesses, right? You have to strengthen your weaknesses, because the things that you are weak at over and over and over is only going to hinder you from getting to that next level. If I'm playing Super Mario Bros. And I know my weakness is jump attacks, essentially I'm going to have to go into practice mode one day and learn how to not get stopped or defeated by jump attacks. You got to figure out your weakness. If you know you're not a fast basketball or football player, but you know that you're very smart, like you have IQ, you feel what I'm saying? You know where a player is going to be before he gets there, so you just utilize those strategies, playing the art of war, right? Use what you have. So what part of your equation needs strengthening? Second thing I want you to do is leave a review, man. Tag me in on the Instagram at SYG.Lord. And again, tap that link right here. Get that link right there. I should put a QR code. I'm going to put a QR code up here one day. I'm going to probably like put it right here. Like right here or something. I'm going to put a QR code. But leave a review, man. Tag me. Let me know what y'all think of the video. You feel what I'm saying? And last but not least, DM the word greatness to go deeper with the community. You hear me? DM the word greatness. And that's how you can tap in with me. That's how you can get a discovery call one-on-one. And we can really, really just, sit down and break down how I can help you see your greatness too. Everything that you see, man, whether it's this header right here, this logo, or this way, fusion, this logo right here, you feel what I'm saying? This whole podcast setup, I did it myself, y'all. And not essentially myself, because I had to go, search on YouTube and things of that nature. But when I mean like by setting it up, like the loading the softwares, downloading the softwares, knowing what to turn on, what to turn off, things of that nature, so you can hear sounds, not hear sounds. Like, I had to do that myself. And I gotta say, I've been cooking. What the rock? So DM the word greatness, man, if you need help with that. All right, and the final words, so we can get out here. All right, you're not behind. You're becoming who God designed you to be. Don't give up in the drought. Your roots are growing deeper. The harvest is still coming. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. The truest keys to success. I'll see y'all next week, of course. You know what I'm saying? Dropping weekly podcasts. Staying on task. I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know if y'all have, any questions, anything of that nature. Also, again, by tapping this link right here, follow my other channel, my gaming channel. I go live over on that channel. That's where I'm more laid back, just in my element of just playing video games. I'm a huge video gamer. So anytime y'all want to get BTA, whether it's 2K, that new college football and Madden coming out, I play all different types of games. Fortnite, The Last of Us, I gotta finish that. But yeah, if y'all into that stuff, y'all, let me know. That's how we can also tap in and have fun with one another as well. It's a big community, man. It's more than just, a mental health podcast or a self-improvement podcast. Like, I like to dabble in all areas that I have fun in. And I want you guys to be a part of the journey, man, so that we can all grow together. But yeah, again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace.